the inverse operation. So integration is the inverse of differentiation. Okay, that's it. So now, let's go to the first one. If I give you y equal to a constant, okay, we always denote with c, right? So what is the dy dx? What is the rate of change of a constant? What is the rate of change of a constant? It's 0. Constant never change. Constant never changes, right? So now, if I integrate 0 with respect to x, so I will get back constant. So that is the meaning of integration. That's called antiderivative. You get me? Are you okay?
Yeah.
So second part, if I give you y equal to 5x plus 8. Okay, so when I differentiate dy dx, what do I get?
5.
5. So now, if I integrate 5 with respect to x, what will I get back? I'll get back this whole thing in this situation. All right? So we won't write plus 8. We will write 5x plus c, the constant. Because 5 is 5 plus 0. So if you want to view this, you will integrate 5 plus 0 dx. So when you do integration, you can, when you have plus and minus, you can break into 2 parts. So this will be 5. So integrate a constant, you will get a constant times x. Plus integrate 0, you get a constant. That's all. You get me? So that is the meaning of anti-differentiation. That is what we are talking about. So now I'm going to teach you how to apply this. Later, I will teach you the formula tomorrow during the lecture. So this one, I will teach you how to make use of antiderivative. The question given will be exactly like what I give you in example 1. Yeah, I give you y equal to x ln x. So when I ask you, the first part of the question, they will definitely ask you to find dy dx. So can you please find dy dx for this case? Using the product rule. Okay, so when we use the product rule, it will be dy dx is equal to v u prime plus u v prime. So simplify this. Okay, so we have to bear in mind for part B, am I right? The moment they say hence, so we are not going to look at what they want us to integrate. So we always have to start from here. So if I integrate this, what will the result be? It will be this one. You get me? So I write down first. You get me? So far, so good, everyone. That is the meaning of antiderivative. You get me?
Yes.
Okay, so now we slowly work on this. There is a plus, correct? I told you already. What can we do? We can break into two parts. Okay, done. Ask yourself, do you know the answer for this? Like I integrate 5, I get 5x. So I integrate 1.
You get x.
Yes. So I just write down whatever I get first. Anything you can do, you just do it. Okay, now, can I move this to this side? Can, correct? It's an equation. Okay, so now I have the left-hand side and the right-hand side, right? What the question want me to do? The question want 5 times of this, am I right? Am I right? So both sides I times 5. So at the end, I got the answer that 5 times of this will be equal to 5 times of x ln x minus x. Then at the end, only I put a plus c. I'm done. So whenever you see an antiderivative question, what you need to do is, this is a very important step. You start. Then you modify slowly. Do you get me? Hello?
Yeah.
Any issue? Yeah. So if no, can you please try question 2 by yourself? Okay, you don't understand which third line, A or B? B. 1, 2, 3. What do you mean by you don't understand third line? Do you know how I get this? I get it from this concept. If I integrate a constant, I will have a constant times x. Phi is called a constant also. That's why I purposely teach this part and this part first before I teach this one. You see, I integrate 5, I got 5x. Is that okay?
Miss, how did you get 5 in the next step?
How do I get 5? Because the question want me to do so. Do you read the question? The question says, hence, 5 integral of 5 ln x dx. So I told you already, this is what the question one. The part B question, you see, if you look at this question first, they ask you to find dy dx, then they ask you to find phi integral of phi ln x. This question, it go like that. They give you y is equal to x ln x. Then part A, they ask you to find dy dx. Part B, they say hence find the integral of 5 ln x dx. So I cannot start from here. The moment you see the hence question, means you must use the answer from A to work out the answer for B. So I will not work out from here. So how I work out? I will say if I integrate ln x plus 1 dx, the result is y itself. Then I modify. That is how we test you on antiderivative question. Do you get me? You have to work out from here. Then when you have a plus and minus, I told you already, you can split. Then you ask yourself, do you know the answer for this? The answer is yes. This is 1 times x. So you bring this one over. The integrate of this is x ln x minus x. But the question want me, this means this one means, listen, if I have this, you can interpret this as 5 times of this. Are you clear? That is how I interpret. So I want 5 times, so I times 5 to the left, I times 5 to the right. Then I got what they want. Clear? Any more question? Okay, if not, you try part B. Example 2. By yourself. Same story. It's just different function only. Yeah. Okay, some of y'all got the answer already. So example 2. So you have to find dy dx first. Then after that, part B, hence find integral of ex squared 1 plus 2x squared dx. If you are done, you may want to turn to your textbook. Go to exercise 4B. Okay, do you need my help to get the answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I differentiate first. V U prime plus U V prime so I got e to the power of x squared, common factor, open bracket, 1 plus 2x squared. Got it? So in this question, is quite straightforward. So therefore, if I integrate this, what will I get? I will get back my y. Then plus c. That's it. Done. This one you don't have to modify anything. Are you okay? Hello? So can I move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to remember to put plus c every time. Okay, now let's go to exercise 4B. Okay, question 1. They say find the antiderivative of x. Okay, now they say antiderivative means I want to know integral of x dx. So now you have to ask yourself, what is the function that when you differentiate, you will get x? So to answer this question, you have to go back to your differentiation. If y equal to x squared, if I differentiate, I will get 2x, am I right? Hello?
Yes, miss.
So if based on our concept of integration, if I integrate 2x dx, what will I get? If I integrate this, I will get back this, am I right? So integrate 2x, it means 2 times of integral of x dx. So 1 times of integral of x dx will be then I put a plus c. Every time you do definite integration, indefinite integral, you must put a plus C. Hello? So for part B, what will you start your YS for this one? You differentiate x cubed, you will get x squared, am I right? For polynomial, hello? So if you differentiate x cubed, you will get 3x squared. If you integrate 3x squared dx, you will get x cubed. So if you just integrate x squared dx, you will get x cubed divided by 3 plus c, am I right? So if you continue to go on in this manner, so you can come to a formula. If I integrate x and dx, so my n cannot be -1. So what will I get? You see, this is 2. It become 3. This is 1. It become 2. So what should I do to the x power?
+1.
Yes, n plus 1. And you look, if up here is 3, here will be 3. If up here is 2, here will be 2. So I have to divide by
n plus 1.
So this is the first simple formula that you have to remember. Constraint n cannot be -1. So that is how you get for B part A. So next time, if I give you integration of 5x to the power of 8, for example. So what will the answer be? Everything write down. Power plus 1 divide by the new power. Done. Are you clear? That is how you apply this formula. So when you differentiate, you see, you bring down the power take away 1. So when you integrate, power plus 1 first, everything the reverse. Divide by the power. Instead of multiply, now you divide. Are you okay?
Yes, miss.
Okay, first simple rule, remember. So I'm going to go to question 2. If you have any question, you straight away ask me. You text, it take a long time, then I'm going to the other one. It's okay to talk. Okay, for 1A, why do you take out 2x? I didn't take out 2x. I said 2 times. Do you see every time when I write x and times, do you see how I make the difference? This means times. This means x. So maths teacher, we are very careful. The way we write x and the way we write times. You get me? So be very careful. I mentioned already, you follow closely. Okay, can we? Okay, so I'm going to go to question 2. Okay, I just want to ask you, do you still remember whenever I give you an exponential term? Okay, when I differentiate this, what do I get? I will copy down the whole thing. Then time by B, am I right? Am I right? Okay, this is only for linear. So now I ask you, for part 2a, if I want you to integrate e to the power of 2x dx, what should my y be? My y should be e to the power of 2x also, am I right? Because if you are e to the power of 2x, when you talk about exponential, when you differentiate, you have then times 2, am I right? So now, if I integrate 2 times of e to the power of 2x dx, what should my answer be? If I integrate this, I should get back my y, am I right? So now, this means 2 times of this. So 1 time of this, agree? Then you put a plus c. Hello?
Yeah.
So if you follow, same go with part. Okay, if I try to do part 3 for you. So part 3, I'm going to start with y equal to whatever I have here. Yeah. So what is my dy dx? Copy down the whole thing. Time by the derivative of the power. Am I right? So if I integrate this, if I integrate half of e to the power of half x dx, my answer will be e to the power of, yeah. So half of this, so integrate half times of this will give me e to the power half x, am I right? Half of this is equal to this. So this thing will be equal to divide by half, am I right? So that means 2 times of this, am I right? So you see how the formula go. If here is 2, you divide by 2. If here is half, you divide by half. So now you tell me, if I have integration of so what is my answer? I will copy down the whole thing. Then I have to divide by what?
B.
Coefficient of x. See or not? So this is another formula you and me must remember. But bear in mind, this formula can only be used if here is linear. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. So that is how you get the answer. So that is how we derive two formula for integration for power term and exponential term. Okay. So can you please try question 3? Question 3 in exercise 4B. Part A is, I give you the function as 6x squared plus 4x. Oh, no. That is wrong. The function, they say first differentiating this. So that means you have to differentiate this first. So you have to find dy dx of this. Then only you integrate. Are you clear? Okay, you try and see. If you are done, let me know. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the step for those who are not very sure. So I differentiate this first. Bring down the power. Power take away 1. Plus, bring down the power. Power take away 1. So that is the first step you have to do, because they want to test you on antiderivative. So second step, you have to write, if I integrate this, my answer will be x cubed plus x squared. Okay, now, how am I going to change this to become 6x squared plus 4x dx? Look, 3 times 2 will give me 6. 2 times 2 will give me 4. So both left-hand side and right-hand side, I must multiply by 2. So I multiply left-hand side by 2. I also must multiply right-hand side by 2. So therefore, this answer will be 2x cubed plus x squared plus c. Do you get me? Hello? Same go with the rest. Are you clear with antiderivative now?
Yes.
Okay. So the rest of it, I will leave it to you to do. Would that be okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Okay, good. So now, I'm going to give you one more examples. Let's work together with this. Okay, given y equal to ln x over x. A, find dy over dx. Okay, then B, hence find the exact value of integrate 1 plus, sorry, okay. So what you need to do is that's why for this chapter, your differentiation rule, you must know as well. This one you have to use quotient rule. Do you get your part A?
Yes.
Okay, you get your part A. Do you think you can get your part B? Okay, some of you may not know what is the meaning of 2 and 3. Okay, I'm going to explain to you. Do I need to show you part A? Okay, let me show you part A. You are using quotient rule. Bottom times by the derivative of the top. Take away the top times by the derivative of the bottom. The whole thing divided by bottom square. Okay. This one, if you look at part A, the derivative is exactly the same as the integral of part B, am I right? So we don't have to do anything. So we can straight away write down Okay, when you have the limit, we are going to use square bracket. The derivative, the integral of this should come back to this one. Am I right? When you get rid of the integral sign, that means you come back to the original function. Okay. So what is the meaning of the two number there? So what you need to do is, when you have the two number, you must sub the top limit, top, take away sub in the bottom limit. That is how you work. So you are going to say ln 3 over 3, take away ln 2 over 2. Clear? Okay. The question say exact value. This is the exact value. Or if you want to be more accurate, yeah, this one will be ln 3 to the power 1/3. Take away ln 2 to the power half. So it will be ln 3 to the power 1/3 divided by 2 to the power half. If not, you can leave your answer like that. Exact value, you cannot use calculator. You get me? Okay. Can or not? Okay. So now everyone, you know what is the meaning of this limit. It doesn't matter whether the number is big or small. It doesn't matter. Must be the top minus the bottom. Yep. Okay. Let's work with. Can I move to another example?
Yes, miss.
Yeah. I can move to another example. Okay. For example, now I give you, okay, given y equal to ln x. Okay. 8. Find dy over dx. B. Find, I will always say hence, okay? Hence, find the exact value of integrate 3 times don't want use 1 to 4, 2 to 4. Okay, can I show the answer?
Yes.
Okay, so part A, y equal to ln x. So dy dx equal to 1 over x. So for part B, I have to start with this first because they are not exactly the same. So what will I get?
Ln x.
Good. But the question here, what they want here, 3 times. Am I right? This one you read as 3 times of this. So what should I do to the left and the right hand side?
Multiply by 3.
Yes, I multiply by 3 both. So am I done? So now integrate 4 to 2, 3 times of x dx. I will get, I put an open bracket, 3 ln x, 4 to 2. Okay? So I substitute with 2. Take away, substitute with 4. Both got 3. I can factorize. So I have ln 2 minus ln 4. So ln, when you have minus, it means 2 over 4. Am I right? So it will be 3 ln 1 over 2. It means 3 ln 2 to the power of negative 1. It means negative 3 ln 2. If you don't want to do like that, what you can do is from here, because 4 is bigger than 2, so I will decide to take out negative 3. Like that will be much easier. Plus put on top, minus put below. So this will be your exact value. So I just want to advise. Okay, now, it's not acceptable if you write this. Because I want to know, if you write this, I know it's a negative value. If you write this, I won't know. I have to interpret again. So the final answer is not for the convenience of the person who read. So you cannot leave it as this answer. It's not accepted. Okay, so listen here carefully. Many of us, when I mark through your SAT 2, your algebraic skill is, okay, I can consider as majority, 50%, your algebraic skill is very weak. So how to make algebraic skill strong? Look at how people have been doing. Memorize the step. If I see this, what should I do? There is no other way to improve your algebraic skill. Are you okay? So on that note, actually I have taught you until exercise, even the fundamental one. You can have a look at it, 4C. Tomorrow during lecture, I will go through it a little bit, fundamental theorem.